This is Fast Car TV.
And I'm absolutely buzzing!
Come on! So, Midge, what are you doing in 1987?
1987, I was still wet in the bed, and I believe I was at school.
Ah.
What were you doing? You're younger than me.
I am, yeah. I was about 6. My dad had just bought a Sierra RS Cosworth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Predator was on at the cinema.
Wow.
And, most importantly, a magazine called Fast Car was launched. And it's still going today.
And how many people say to us, how was it when you launched the magazine? How was the first issue?
We don't look that old, do we?
No, exactly.
Obviously, the print magazine's still going strong. It's 33 years old, 419 issues. We're currently working on the 420th. But today, as you can see, this isn't. We're not working on our computers. We're in a studio, and that's because we're trying to bring the magazine to life, 3D.
Yeah, I don't know why they want us to do that, but you know, it's good fun, isn't it? I mean, look at this little studio.
I know. So we're going to sort of talk about all the best cars in the magazine, the best tech, the new products that are out, aren't we? And what's coming up in the future.
Should be great.
It will be.
It'll be amazing.
Keeps us in a job for another 6 months.
Exactly. Do you ever get a pay rise?
No. So, feature car of the week.
Feature car of the week. What have you got?
Well, I think we'd concentrate on the cover car because it's always the best place to start. Boyd & Barlow's S14. So it's funny enough, this car's actually been in the magazine before, about 4 or 5 years ago. I think you wrote the feature.
I wrote the feature on that one. Yeah, one of my favourite cars. It had a Skyline engine.
So now he's rebuilt it. Boyd, he's actually featured in Fast Car in 2009 as well. He had a Renault Clio, so that's why that number plate's so recognisable. It's been in the mag 3 times.
6 boy, yeah.
Yeah, 6.2 litre LS3 crate motor in there. It's got rocket bunny arches.
Crate motor as well, brand new motor.
Right, yeah, it's pushing out around 525 bhp, BC racing coilovers, big brake kit, bucket seats. He's a bit of a drifter, so he actually uses a car as well. I don't have any preconceptions about people who build cars and then don't drive them. That's fine. If that's what you're into, you're into. But
I seem to remember the first time thinking this guy can drive.
Yeah. No, he uses it in anger. And the thing, did you hear it at Jackfest in last year? Yeah. When we started out. Oh, dreams. Obviously, we just give you a little snippet about that, but go and buy the mag and have a read up on, much deeper, much better detail.
Right, so we've got a Facebook question from Joe Miller, who's blatantly the cameraman, but we won't worry about that. It says $5,000 to buy a modified car. What would you choose?
Oh, that is a big question. There's so many cars in that bracket.
It's ridiculous.
So I think I'd probably say if you're spending sort of around about £3,000 on the car and then leave yourself a couple of grand to modify it. I'll probably go. You could go for a Mark 5 Golf GTI. You could go for a TT with the same engine.
Corsa VXR. Cracking little car. I'd probably go for a Honda Civic EP3 Type R.
Good choice.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, very good choice.
Loads of them about. Cheap as chips nowadays. It'll never go wrong. You can do loads to it. Everyone makes parts.
What direction would you go though?
I'd probably go down the sort of track day route, coilovers, lower control arms, get it all set up nice.
Decent set of tyres.
Decent set of tyres. Yeah, maybe, if you're feeling frisky, strip it out. Bit of a roll cage. I reckon you get all that for £5,000. What about you?
I'll probably go down a forced induction route and go for a Focus ST. So obviously the Phase 2, not the Phase 1.
Yeah, they were crazy little cars.
And they come in some crazy colours. So you had that orange, you got the blue, you got the black. I think they come in silver as well.
Do you reckon Ford Imperial Blue? That's the colour, isn't it? The Cosy colour. Oh, wow.
You could put a set of Cosy wheels on it. Maybe spend £3,000 on one of them. Remap, exhaust, intercooler, air filter.
5x108 wheels, so everyone does wheels for them.
Yeah, loads of specialists out there now for them. So that's what we would go for.
So there you go. If you've got $5,000 to buy a modified car, that's what you want. You want a Focus ST or Civic Type R. Right, that's that done. What else have we got?
What about some products?
Products. What's in the box?
What have we got here then, Midge? Well, I know what it is, obviously, but...
Well, this week it's all a bit QVC, isn't it? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Well, anyway, this week, what I thought we'd do is bring in the most important tool in everyone's arsenal. We always need these. A couple of torque wrenches.
Nice.
It's like doing up your wheels. A lot of people will come, do up their wheels, whack on a massive bar.
Break a bar,
break a bolt, take a thread off.
So how much are these bad boys from Teng Tools?
240 quid, which
okay.
I think is reasonable for professional quality tools. But they do a whole lot. I mean, these are the daddies.
Yeah.
You know, these are the proper kit. Yeah. But they do like loads and loads of really good quality stuff. The thing with this, I mean, this 1/2 inch job goes up to 210 Newton meters, which you're never going to need for a set of wheels. You know, a set of wheels is probably, 110, 140, something like that Newton meters. So this, like, this, you can do head bolts with this, really high torque stuff.
Yeah, and for the people out there who don't actually know what a torque wrench is, it's a wrench, but you can set the torque on it, so you can't over tighten bolts.
And then the smaller one, the 3/8 one, great for doing sump plugs, things like that.
Yeah, and they could save you thousands in going forward. That's the
absolutely.
Reality of it. So really, there we go.
Awesome.
Lovely.
Right, this is 2-minute tech. What do you want me to talk about, Jules?
I think today let's talk about one of the most basic mods you can do. First, should be one of your first mods on the list.
Air filters. Coming in.
Oh,
oh dear. What's the matter with you?
Child.
Right, so have I got to do this in one take?
Yeah.
Here we go then.
That's what we're paying you the big bucks for.
Basically, your fuel injected car is going to have an air box with a panel filter in it. This panel filter is going to be made of paper. It's what you change at every service. Great for filtration, not so great for airflow.
Yeah, and more air means more fuel, means more power.
Say that's your engine there.
Yeah.
If you put like a filter on there, say like a cone filter, what that'll do, that will flow more air into the engine. There's both material, size, it all makes a difference. But the idea is, there's what you call a MAF, which is an airflow sensor, AFM. Loads of different brands call them different things. But more air going past this sensor tells the ECU in the car to say, oh, there's more air going in, we need more fuel. So it pumps more fuel in, you get a bigger bang, more power. Now this works up to a point,
yeah.
And after the point, if you've got loads and loads of air going in, the ECU is not going to be able to handle it, the software. So this is why we have things like remaps and things like that. So they change the software to make the most of the available airflow. Yeah,
so don't expect 40, 50 bhp gains out of an air filter. You might see 3 or 4.
There's a lot of knockoffs out there, and the materials that they use aren't great. So you might, it might look great, and it might flow tons of air, but then it's not filtering out all the sort of little bits that you don't want going into your engine.
Yeah, and also you got better for longevity. So a lot of the better ones you can wash. So if you get a performance panel filter, you can wash them, put them back in, saves you money over time actually.
If you speak to the big guys, these guys are going to make them out of, gauze, metal gauze or foam, and it's all reusable. So come service time, basically pays for itself over a number of years. So there you go, that's air filters. Right, so that's all for today from Fast Car TV. But first, what ending are we going to do, Jules?
Oh, I think we've got to go for the Brewer, the classic.
The classic Wheeler Dealers ending.
Yeah.
Take it away.
So, if you want to see us talking more nonsense about cars, join us again on Fast Car TV. Ta-da!